The things that you say.
Wait. Everything I'm saying is false. You're telling me. You're telling me nobody has a fixed orientation here on Earth. Is that what you're telling me?
Nope, I can be in any orientation I want to be in.
You can't.
Yeah, it'd be very difficult to sit down if I was in a fixed orientation.
Sure you could, bud. Sure you can. You can only walk one way.
Your angle, just a quick
no, I
question.
can definitely lean forward.
Yeah, if
I
you know, orientation
just
doesn't
want to
mean-
ask. I just want to try and get in with a very quick question. Your angle, what's the end goal of this point?
Oh, no, I don't have one.
Yeah, you know there's no goal. He just says shit.
Cool.
Yeah, I just say shit like this. Shit.
Is that in a particular orientation?
Yeah, it is. You shit in an orientation, don't you? Don't shit upside down, do you?
Christ, man.
I
Actually,
don't know, you like
I-
it, but I won't recommend it.
A shit volcano.
Well, no,
land
I was
your
going to say,
plane,
you know, I don't think you shit in a fixed orientation. I think, you know, you kind of wiggle about a bit, you move. I mean, a fixed orientation means you're not
Yeah,
moving.
man.
Your angle, let me just finish the point, your angle. Being in a fixed orientation means you are not moving.
Well, you're not really moving when you're taking a shit, are you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot. Shut
Especially
the
if
fuck
I've had a particularly meat-heavy week. You know, that bastard can be a bitch to get out.
Bit of
Even
Chipotle.
a dog's in a fixed orientation when they shit.
You
Straight
can
down.
raise your
Everyone
arms
sit
to.
down.
You can raise your arms to
Shit
increase your
down,
blood
dude.
pressure in your bowels, which makes it come out a little bit easier.
Oh, I'll try
Stop
that.
playing around, guys. I mean, come on.
That would definitely not be a fixed orientation then, because I'd be moving my arms, orientating them to a different position.
Shit is gonna hit the ground anywhere. Straight down.
That's because of gravity. Your angle. That's nothing to do with orientation.
Yeah, how
Yes,
do you
it
know which
does.
way down is your angle?
And you just get a plumb bob.
Okay, so how do you know which way is up?
Opposite of the plumb bob.
Okay, so then we know which way zenith is. Good job.
Okay, yeah.
But how do you
and-
know which way zenith is?
No, I didn't ask you that. You said it was a measurement in angle, and I
Well-
was like, okay, well, what measurement in angle is it then?
Zenith.
Yeah, a zenith
not-
angle is an angle. Zenith itself is not an angle.
Oh
Zenith
my God,
is just
dude.
the highest position of an object in the sky at its highest point. I mean, it's not like a certain. You can't just point at any direction and go,
I don't want to do
that's
that anymore.
where zenith. All of zenith is that way. It's for
God.
certain objects.
There's a
Words
bit of
on that.
confusion in terms there. An object's zenith is different from just zenith. So zenith is just
Yeah,
straight
yeah.
up.
Well, unless you have a
Yeah.
Zenith color TV.
I had one of those.
Yeah, they were great TVs. They lasted forever.
It was the first one we had in our family that had a remote.
True. There's two definitions. Never mind. Sorry.
I almost heard the hopeful tone in your voice there, Eastern Dragon, of trying to convince somebody of something.
No, it's just that
Wait,
I love getting told I'm wrong because I often am.
that's how we learn. We learn by questioning whether we're right and whether someone's got evidence to show that we're wrong. When you try and talk to someone who basically never will acknowledge that, you kind of got to wonder, you know, whether you're right to, you know, be trying to make that point, or whether you should use a much more inventive form of comedy.
So going back to the raising your arms up on the toilet thing, the other good part about it is you can pretend you're on a roller coaster.
Whee!
Imagination, get it flowing.
Shit coaster.
That's a good point. If you took a shit on a roller coaster, you definitely would not have a fixed orientation.
Yeah, you would.
Which
'Cause you're
orientation?
on the
throwing
roller
up on the
coaster.
restaurant.
You're on the roller coaster. You definitely would have a fixed orientation, sir.
Well, the roller coaster is definitely not fixed, and it definitely doesn't have a fixed
You are.
orientation.
You are. They're literally strapped to the roller coaster. You are definitely in a fixed position.
Yep,
Yeah,
and
but
your
when it goes
orientation
down
changes because
or-
the roller coaster also changes orientation.
Dude, that doesn't
Right,
mean
and
your
also
orientation
when you get to a
changes,
certain
okay?
point, that's the
Because
only
check
thing
this
that's
out, you
actually
guys. There's
holding
an
you in
upside down and there's a right side up. Everyone knows that. When you start in the damn roller coaster, you get strapped in. You know, up's down and down is up. Can't deny that. is the color of that moon.
Up is down and down is up. You can't deny that. Yeah, 2024.
Well, you can't, man. What the fuck? You get in the plane, you sit down in it, you strap yourself in. Do you change your orientation because the plane does? No, of course not. That's silly.
I'd like to ask
Well, I
what
rode
your
a
definition
Superman
of
ride
orientation
that
is.
I rode a
I mean, how do you
Superman ride
know what
that you
upside down is?
strapped in sideways and then they laid you flat. So that was definitely not a fixed orientation.
Well, no,
Okay.
the orientation that your angle's
What do you
talking about
know
is your
upside down
induction
is?
into the cult.
There's no fixed orientation. How would you know what upside down is? Buddy?
Well, we did go upside down.
Oh my God.
We went
dude.
through a couple corkscrews. And
Do you think-
so whichever way is upside down, I went that way.
And you know, there's obviously a fixed orientation if there's upside down, right side up. There you go.
Well, again,
Can you
again,
just define to
depending
me
on
what orientation means to you? Like, just describe it. What is orientation? Because there seems to be something going on here.
He's never
So how
been
do
to
you
an
get-
orientation at a higher education.
Everyone's orientation on Earth. Wait, you don't know what orientation means, or do you?
No,
need the
I'm asking if you
definition?
know what orientation means.
Are you asking me?
No, I'm asking you because all of us seem to have we seem to have differing ideas because you say that you can't have
Different
the.
ideas, dude.
Yeah, no,
What different idea?
you just tell me your idea.
There's no idea. This is it. Everyone walks on their
No,
feet.
Well, why is there a disagreement then? Obviously,
Everyone
something's
sits on
going
their
different here. So
It's 90
Explain
degrees
it to me.
parallel
Well-
plumbs. They're all parallel.
Okay.
But that's
According
the
to
problem,
whom?
y'all. Not everybody does walk on their feet. There are people that walk on their
Yeah.
hands.
Yeah, but that's still the opposite of their feet, isn't it?
What if they don't
Yeah,
have feet?
which would invalidate what you just stated.
You
What?
said they're
Because
on a
that's up
hill.
and down, dude. Stop playing around.
I'm not
He's
playing
being
around.
serious, guys.
I'm
He's
just
being
pointing
serious.
You
out-
should put your
I'm
hands
just
up. Bro, what are you talking about?
I'm-
You said
I'm
you
just
don't walk on
pointing out
your hands.
some of the ideas that you have may not actually match up to reality.
What are you talking about? You telling me not everybody walks right side up on their feet, dude? You telling me there's some different part of the world where they don't?
Yeah.
What if they don't
so,
have feet?
well, no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that there are some people that don't have feet. I'm saying that some people walk on their hands because they don't have the lower half of their body.
But I'm not saying that
So
either.
silly.
But dude, you're silly,
the
bro.
good news, the good news is the trip's happening soon, and Shubal is going to retire in about 2 weeks, so that's coming up.
Who is?
Shubal,
Because
Larry's
you
going to
have no
retire
idea
when he
what's
finds out
going
there's
on.
no, when he finds out there's no 24-hour sun, right? Or
Is that what you believe? Hold on a sec. Let's Kikuchi, do you believe that there is no 24-hour sun at the South Pole, in Antarctica, below the 80th degree parallel?
It's gonna be over soon
Yeah.
here, guys.
No, I think there is a 24-hour sun, but what's not clear that's confusing is the claim is there is a 24-hour daylight, not a sun disk.
Oh my
I
God!
don't think
Stop it with the daylight and sunlight.
Why he
Daylight
said
is
that's the 80th
sunlight, you
parallel.
fucking goofballs! You're not gonna do this to us. Daylight and sunlight. Where do you think that's the fucking food from?
No,
Where do you
what
think
do you
that comes
mean? That's totally different. Daylight is different than
Oh,
a
shut
sunlight.
up!
What are you
This is
talking
some
about?
forest dumb shit.
There's
This is
totally
some
different.
forest
Yeah.
dumb shit. This is some
You not
forest
get
dumb
this?
shit.
There's a 24-hour
No.
disk sun.
Hold on. Here, let me explain it to you real quick.
24
I
hours.
mean,
Why
you're
is
in
the sun burned in
daylight.
daylight?
Yeah.
Sunburned without the sun out, bro. Huh?
So when you're in daylight, you're not in twilight, are you? So are you saying? Are you saying there's
moving the
no
goalposts? Now they're
Kikuchi?
saying it's a 24-hour sun.
Are
Yep,
you
daylight
saying
comes
that?
from the sun.
Yeah. Are you saying that there's no difference between daylight and twilight?
They're thinking there's a definition of twilight.
Yeah. Hey, Gagushi, are you
No,
gonna go full diagonal right now and say why isn't the sun out at night? Is that what's coming next to your ass?
This is dumb.
No, you're moving the goalposts. The claim of the globe Earth is that there's a
the
24-hour
goalposts
sun.
are cemented in. They can't.
From the sun unless it's nighttime.
You guys are just gonna.
Your
be
This is
claim
absurd.
as a globe
Is this,
Earth, okay, y'all, you listen to me. The claim of the globe Earth is that there's a 24-hour sun, right? So if you come out and say, "Oh, actually, it's just a 24-hour daylight, not a sun," that's not the same.
Can you have daylight without a sun being above the horizon?
So here's what's said about.
One second, your angle, Kikuchi. How can you have daylight without having the sun above the horizon?
Hold on a second. I was actually talking to me. I would like to reply, and then you go real quick. I'd like to reply real quick. They just said that. Look, like just like this is why he asked in the beginning too. To you, look, past the 80th, all right, is darkness, but anything beyond in front of that is actually the 24-hour sun. But there's 4 months of darkness past the 80. Past the 80. So that's what I'm going with because what's said. So they're probably going to see a 24-hour sun, bro.
Okay, Gakushi, and you, Yaw. I just posted a video that Geo over in Earth Awakenings found. It has the 24-hour sun at Union Glacier above the horizon, the disk of the sun, no night, no twilight. The sun is no less than 13 degrees above the horizon in a video that Geo posted that was recorded at Union Glacier. Fuck you two.
I haven't denied it one bit, just so you know, pal. I said there was going to be a 24-hour sun. So what's the point of going down there?
The point is,
no point because it's the same.
No, the point is, at due south, it's still 13 degrees above the horizon, which means it has gone so far south, it's going back to the north because now it's over New Zealand. In other words, yeah, okay, that's the fuck you part.
It's actually further away because it's actually on a different route.
Yeah, it's the same.
But it's in the opposite direction of your angle.
It's the same sun where they're at 80 degrees south, and they're looking at the sun that's 13 degrees above the horizon further south. It is so far away that it's gone back north, and that same sun is over New Zealand. Do that math.
No, it's not true. No, it's not. It doesn't work that way, dude.
And that's the fuck you part.
It's further away. It's on the Tropic of Cancer. Do you not understand that?
Yeah.
Well,
I do understand that.
It's actually further away from the South Pole than it is the North Pole. So how is that possible, buddy?
In other words, yeah. But standing at 80 degrees south and looking due south at its local midnight, you can see the sun over the Tropic of Capricorn in New Zealand.
What does that have to do with Antarctica?
Well,
because
that means
80
the Earth
degrees
can't be
south,
flat.
80 degrees south is Antarctica. 80
the
degrees
entire
south
point is you can't have the sun over New Zealand and look south to see it.
It's funny. That's
on a flat Earth. That wouldn't work.
Guys, you guys can't even prove what you're saying right now.
Well, that's why they're doing the thing that they all went to Antarctica to do.
Like that? Blah 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 blah.
Even Geo posted it. Geo posted the fucking 24-hour sun.
Okay. What if Geo posts that he didn't observe it when he was down there? Then what?
Well,
they're not proving their position, anyways. By the way, just so you know.
Okay, no, Gak. The whole point. The whole point is. The whole point is it's been videoed. It has been put online. It is found. It is distributed. Looking due south, the disk of the sun stays above the horizon, and looking due north, the sun is still above the horizon, and at every point in between,
you should be able to verify it. No problem.
Yeah. It's also verified and posted. I even posted it here because Geo found it for us.
24-hour sun. Hey, dude, I got a question for you. What map are you referring to when you refer to the flat Earth? I'm just curious.
Gleason's map.
None.
None? Okay, well, the Gleason's map, just so you know, states that there's a 24-hour sun. So you know. On the south.
Well, the Gleason's map.
I think Gempanda went over this with you. And
no, hold on, y'all.
I know. And I showed it to you just the other day.
And it also says that there is no sunlight available below the 80th parallel. Yet that is factually incorrect, as is documented even in modern video and in historic times. It is absolutely documented that was wrong.
You don't have a position, dude. No
Gleason's map doesn't say there's a 24-hour sun. Don't spread misinformation.
It does. Yes, it does.
The Gleason map on it says that there is no 24-hour sun in Antarctica.
The Gleason map does say there's no sun.
The only thing it says is that there's no. Yeah, the only thing it says.
That has been disproven numerous times historically and currently.
Why are they going then?
Because he was wrong.
He probably went there in the winter. He probably went there in the wintertime.
Hold on. When was Gleason's map created, y'all? When was it?
1895.
Are you asking him? He doesn't know.
What month?
1895.
What month were they there, though? What month were they there?
Oh, that's what is it? December, July.
December, July.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
No, but if it was 1891, that means it was after people discovered Antarctica.
Right.
Yeah, but what year?
Wonderful.
What month?
1995.
What time of the year did he go there? That determines what sun he's seeing, doesn't it?
Gleason never went there.
And that's why they're going down there now for the
There
solstice.
you
They're
go.
going for the solstice.
Never even went there. There you said it. Never even went there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. No matter what year the map was made. No matter what year the map was made. No matter what year the map was made. Yeah. No matter what year the map was made, the sun is still up for 24 hours in Antarctica, and the map says it doesn't happen.
Yeah, no
The
problem.
map says that doesn't happen, even though it does.
No problem.
The map does say that, dude. Why are you denying it?
No, the map.
Right. The map says that there is no sun for 24 hours in Antarctica, but we have seen that it has happened.
It excludes.
Doesn't say that, dude. What the fuck is
No,
wrong?
the
It
map
says just
says
this.
the map.
Go post the Gleason map. Go post it.
Yeah, the map does indicate that there is 24-hour sun, but only to the 80th parallel. The map says there is no sun beyond the 80th parallel, and that has been absolutely disproven.
Darkness. Yes, it says 4 months of darkness. There'll be not the Gleason map, but there's supposed to be 4 months. There's 4 months of darkness that follows that. Because there's a station. There's a station down there. Okay. There's a station down there that is owned by the Swede. No, I know it's been. Anyways, there's a station that they don't go down there for 4 months out of the year. They only go down there during this time, the solstice, because it's so cold.
The winter
right?
solstice.
Because
Au contraire. Au contraire. South Pole Station is occupied all year long.
Well, no, just let him keep going. I'm trying to see where he's getting to with this.
Because it's in darkness the whole time.
Oh, the other day he invented a station called Station 90 that doesn't exist. So, let him talk about that for a while.
He changed the name, dude, okay?
Oh, really? To what?
So your entire point of this
starts with an A. I can't remember
your
the fucking
entire point
right now.
of this was to
I look it up every day,
There's darkness down there.
But yeah, there's supposed to be 4 months of darkness. It actually here. I could find. I need to find the goddamn article, or not the article, but if you just look it up, I'd have to look it up. Whatever, give me a minute, and I'll talk about it and talk about something else.
Where does it say there's a 24-hour sun in Gleason's map? Solstice?
On the right-hand bottom side, it talks about the solstice.
He's right there. I just watched the video.
That's not what it says, though.
That's what it is.
Read it. Read it, dude. It does just say that.
Yeah, well, he's talking about this.
Darkness.
Yeah, the same way the North goes into 4 months
the other day. They do shut it down for 4 months.
I'm pretty sure Gempanda went over this with you a month ago. And he read the quote of what it says in the bottom right, and it doesn't say there's a 24-hour sun.
Dude, read it. Go ahead. It doesn't matter. We read it the other day with Gem, and he agreed with me too, but he said it didn't matter.
No, I don't think I did. It doesn't say there's a 24-hour. It doesn't say there's a 24-hour sun where they are, does it?
It says
right, and I posted it in the chat. So when you say Jem agreed with you, you're kind of full of shit.
Well, no, because it says that there's no. You guys, it's silly, man. I don't. What the fuck? It doesn't say there's not. So why there wouldn't be?
Oh my God. There wouldn't be
Look at the diagram.
Hold on. I'm still not understanding what you're crazy mode.
Dude, that's the biggest psyop counter argument I've ever heard. Just because it doesn't say it, that's your argument?
To be fair, it doesn't say that there's goblins there either. So,
I'd like to ask. It explicitly says.
Why would you think that there's not a 24-hour sun there then?
It explicitly says on the map. Because we're talking about the Gleason's map, it explicitly says there is no sunlight past 80 degrees south.
Hey, past 80 degrees. So you can still stand on Antarctica and get it, but unless you're past 80 degrees, then you won't, right? Correct? Yes, I know. I agree with you. I've agreed with you about 4 or 5 times with that. I don't know why you keep saying that. I totally agree with you. In order for them to prove their position, they would have to prove that void if it was correct. They'd have to go down
And
there.
according to the
build
diagram, there is no position in Antarctica where they get 24-hour sunlight. Not a single place.
Not only that, but that diagram of the sunlight pattern is completely wrong.
Yeah, we know the diagram is wrong, but that's the point. Is it's wrong.
I'd like to ask.
80 and beyond. Hold on a second. You're telling me all of Antarctica is 80 and beyond? What you're saying?
I'd like to
no,
ask.
the diagram says there's no portion of Antarctica that gets 24 hours of sunlight. The diagram says that. It's right in the chat. It's here in the chat right now. It says there's no portion of Antarctica which gets 24 hours of sunlight.
It says no portion.
Right.
Lying.
Where on the diagram is there any location that gets 24 hours of sunlight? Where?
Yeah, it's in the chat, dude. What
are you talking about, man?
Okay.
Read it,
I've posted the diagram. I've posted the diagram in the chat. Yeah, I posted the diagram in the chat. It's right here in the chat right now. So there's no place in there. There's no place in that diagram where 24 hours of sunlight is. That doesn't exist. There's no 24 hours of sunlight according to that diagram.
It says right here, it says the sun moves round the Tropic of Capricorn during the daylight. What's that?
Oh, well, when
not
you shout
24
like
hours of sunlight in Antarctica.
What is that? What is that?
Shouting
That is
something
not
irrelevant
24 hours of
slowly
sunlight
doesn't
in
help.
Antarctica.
Dude.
Right. That is not 24 hours of sunlight in Antarctica.
Listen,
how we got to do this?
But anyways, it says around, okay? And then it says the Capricorn, and during the daylights up of the southern position of the Earth from the Arctic Circle, right there, okay? And it says some portion of the Antarctica
Has some sunlight.
No sunlight. There is no sunlight.
I think this is quite useful because he is right on the edge of understanding this properly. So keep going.
So is the globalers claim that in the entire continent of Antarctica there's a 24-hour sun, or only a specific part of it?
Depends on the time of year. Specifically on the 21st of December, the amount of Antarctica that is lit 24 hours by the sun is within the Antarctic Circle.
80 degrees.
Virtually the totality. There's a tiny bit of coast. There's a peninsula by Argentina, and there's a significant chunk of coastline over Australasia way. But 90, 95, 98% of Antarctica will at least have most sun most of the time, if not twilighted. But certainly 80 degrees, definitely.
80 and beyond, there's none.
According to Gleason, but he's
You guys are
wrong.
moving the goalpost again. Remember, daylight
Nobody
is not
moved
saying
any
it's 24-hour
goalposts.
sunlight.
No, we're not moving the
goalposts. 24-hour sunlight.
There's nowhere in the diagram which allows for a 24-hour sun to be anywhere in Antarctica.
I'm not moving the goalposts. I'm talking about sun in the sky. I'm not moving the goalposts. I'm talking about sun in the sky. And while I got you, Jakushi, I'd like you to ask, have you worked out yet why we never see the sun during the night? Have you worked that out yet?
Have you checked though, Pazza?
But when it says,
are you sure we don't see the sun at night?
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll read on the bottom of the Gleason's map, see what it says, because the Gleason's map is the 18th century Wikipedia of the sun and the sky.
It's just I heard you have a tendency to go to bed at night, and I'm thinking that might have.
Oh yeah. As soon as you're down for the count, the sun comes out for a minute.
Yeah.
It moves listen, guys. It says it specifically, okay? The sun moves round the Tropic of Capricorn.
You can keep reading that out. It doesn't matter.
Right. There's nowhere where it says there will be any portion of Antarctica that has 24 hours of daylight.
Fucking idiot.
Most of Antarctica is north of the 80th parallel.
What?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Gemma, I don't know how you expect me to find the sun at night. It's really dark out. How am I supposed to find it?
Yeah, where is it? Come on, Jakushi. What have you done with it? Where's the sun at night?
Turn your face.
Get the flashlight out. See if you can find it that way.
Where are your sunglasses?
Maybe if you wait for some daylight, you might be able to find it.
Yeah, I've done that, but whenever I wait for daylight to find it, it pops up all automatically.
That's like really bright. I can hardly see.
Every time I wait for daylight, I just get sunlight.
I mean, pretending
you're looking at you're trying to find the daylight that's not caused by the sun.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's what's moving the goalposts.
Maybe daylight is heavier than sunlight, and that's why you see the sunlight first.
You could have a daylight without the sun.
Sunlight.
Wait. Everyone pause. Wait. Pause. Gakushi, can you say that again? So without anyone interrupting you, can you say it?
Yeah, you could have a daylight without the visible disk of the sun being visible in the air.
Right, but daylight is from the sun, correct? Just making sure.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean you always see the disk.
Fantastic, thank you.
That's borderline right there.
Hold on. You don't get away with just that. This guy's saying that, if there's just a daylight down there, that counts as the 24-hour sun. That's not the claim.
That? Who said that?
The sun. Well, we'll say the sun has to be up in order for it to be daylight outside.
Okay, here's the thing, Gak. At 80 degrees south, looking south, the disk of the sun will be 13 degrees above the horizon. If you were to proceed further south, the sun will actually be higher.
What?
Okay, but we're not talking about if you stand in the south.
Gakushi, in an honest conversation, to be clear, yes, it does. If you have the daylight there, that's good enough for fuck flat Earth. However, for what's happening in the final experiment, who fucking cares? You're going to see the sun above the horizon, well above. It's fine.
But that's the point. Where these guys are going, their location, they should be able to see the sun, right? 24 hours.
They will. It'll be well above. It'll be well above.
I posted a video. Geo posted a video, and I copied it here. So Geo seemed to be online with it.
Yeah,
the point is that no problem posting a 24-hour video when he's down there, right?
Even if it's moderately cloudy, like where it is where you are, you'll know that the sun is behind the cloud.
In the video that Geo posted,
we don't know where the sun is.
In the video Geo posted, it's a stellar, clear day with very clear so that the sun never gets anywhere near the horizon for the entire fucking 24 hours.
I have a problem with object. I have a problem with object permanence.
Dude,
so is that daylight or is that sunlight that it's in?
The disk of the sun in the video.
Where their mom went.
Hold on, you guys. Hey, check it out. Everyone knows.
Specifically the disk of the sun photographed above the horizon. Not just twilight, not that daylight. The disk of the sun against the China blue sky.
So
Jakushi should be able to record it then, right? 24-hour video, right?
Yeah, so Jakushi, what do you think they're going to see then, Jakushi?
No, I think there could be a 24-hour sun. They're going to verify, right? So let's see a 24-hour video Geo posted that shows the sun up, and then it doesn't go down for 24 hours.
They're going to arrive. They're going to arrive in daylight. They're going to spend all their time in daylight, and they're going to leave again. And they're going to see the sun in the sky, possibly a little overcast, but it'll be definitely clear that the sun is in the sky. Because they're unlikely to have the sort of cloud cover which is going to completely obscure.
That's very rare
like in Europe or North America.
Antarctica has the lowest Antarctica has the lowest precipitation rate on the whole planet. It's very unlikely to have total cloud cover in Antarctica.
Yeah, no problem. Post a 24-hour video.
It was cloudier down there earlier this week, but it's supposed to be at least mostly sunny the rest of the week.
Post a 24-hour video, and I'll admit Gleason's map doesn't work, unlike the angle.
Oh boy, hostards.
Unlike all the other times it's been posted.
I think.
Come on, Gucci, don't fall to the dark side, dude.
Here's the thing that I don't understand. Even the flat Earth. Hold on. Even
didn't Kosho post a 5-day time lapse?
Yeah, and I've got it too.
Even the flat earthers that have a platform like Nathan Opey, Geo, all these guys, they admit that if there's a 24-hour sun, the Gleason map doesn't work. So I don't know why y'all is holding on to this idea that Gleason map still works.
It fucking does. You guys
the point is that if there's a 24-hour sun, no flat map works.
Yes, it does. Why you guys don't see that?
It's
You
not,
guys-
the
whole reason why at the 80 degrees is because it's running a different route. I don't know how many
fuck's
times I gotta
sakes.
say this. It runs on the Tropic of Capricorn, and the other one runs on the Arctic, which is the Arctic.
If you say Tropic of Capricorn one more time, I'm going to kick you, you bastard.
I know, it is crazy. I don't know how many times I went through this with you, your angle, and it just...
It's further away, you guys. Don't you
Are you
understand
able...
that part?
How about this? How about this? Are you able to demonstrate it to us? Like, could you do a live stream, lay out an AE map or something that looks a bit like one, and show us how that someone in Antarctica could see this happening?
No.
Hell yeah,
what I'm
Gempanda.
saying is, look, it's further away at the solstice than it would be at the north solstice. Because the north, it's closer to the pole, right? When the south is further away because it's running on a different route. You guys get that?
It travels along the Tropic of Capricorn.
Right, they are standing in Antarctica, right? What you see as the rim of the disc, if you like, right?
It's just a foot. Look,
the edge of the. Look, come on, just go with me on this. Just follow through with me. Don't resist.
I'm not. I mean, you guys. I asked you.
You are resisting. I asked you a really basic question. It's not fundamental to anything. So in this view of the world that you're talking about, they are standing in Antarctica, which is on the rim, right? It's on the edge of the circle, right?
Right?
What
do you say, man?
I just want you to
agree.
Is it?
Where are they standing?
Right. Because
I don't know where they're I don't know where they're going to stand, Jim.
Well, that's where Antarctica is in your idea, isn't it?
My idea isn't an idea. It's what.
All right. On the AE map, Antarctica is the rim, isn't it? On the AE map, the map that we're talking about, not your idea map, the map that you have presented as this, but it's not your idea. That map. In that map, Antarctica is on the edge of the circle, isn't it?
And where's that at on the grid?
Can you just say yes? Antarctica is the edge of the circle.
Where they're standing, though, right? There's certain
okay, but we haven't got to that. We haven't got to that yet. Okay. We've just got to agreeing what Antarctica is on that map. Can we agree on that? That Antarctica is the rim.
Hey, you're gonna disturb other people around me, dude. Just chill out.
Okay, so can you is it possible for you to say the word yes?
No, it's not.
Okay. Right. So we can't have this discussion then, can we?
How about you just assume that they said yes?
If you aren't prepared to even agree to the basic facts that you're claiming to be true, then what's the point? What do we do?
You didn't answer my question to begin with. Nobody answered mine.
Okay, what's your question? I'll answer yours, and then let's see if we can just get you to say yes.
Okay, so the sun's on a different route than it is from the north, so it's further away, like almost twice the distance from the pole to the sun on the south, as if it was on the north, right? So the north, it's closer to the pole, twice the distance than it would be the south. So it's actually a totally different position from north.
Okay, it's no question. You said that nobody had answered your... What's the question?
Question is, you guys understand that it's literally further away from the pole.
Yes, okay. I do understand that. Now, can you answer my question? Do we agree that on the AE map, Antarctica is the edge of the map?
Not when it describes the December solstice.
Okay, we are talking about. So it describes Antarctica being a different place in the December solstice, does it?
Yes,
no, it doesn't, does it? It just says this edge. Okay, where is it then? Where is it when it's not the edge? Where is Antarctica?
It's in the middle of the map when they describe it.
Okay,
middle.
So in the middle. So that's not the Arctic. That's not the North Pole. That's now the Antarctic.
Right.
Right.
Where's the
So
Arctic
what you're
then?
saying is, what you're now saying is that in the winter solstice, the Antarctic moves to the North Pole.
No, that's just because it's just a view of the North Pole. It's the North or South Pole that you're looking at, right? We all know that. It's azimuthal.
God Almighty!
On that map, as it stands at the moment, where is Antarctica?
Antarctica is around the outside.
Okay. Does it ever change at any
Just
time
outside
of the
Detroit.
year? Does it become somewhere else?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. At what time of the year does Antarctica move from the edge to a different part of the map?
See, the map works both ways. That's why it's called.
I'm not asking you about. All I'm asking you is, where is Antarctica on the map? Does it occupy just one place all year? So you're saying Antarctica moves around during the year?
I'm saying you're being disingenuous about the map.
Look, your angle. I'm not asking you about the sun. None of my questions at the moment have anything at all to do with the sun. I'm asking you about one thing. Where on that map is Antarctica?
Already answered you.
Yeah, but then you said it's only there part of the year. And then another part of the year, it's some other location on the map. Didn't you?
No, it's not. No, there's no other location,
Okay,
Jim.
so we're agreed. For the entire year, Antarctica is the rim of that map, right?
No, because it is
all right. What is it then? If it's not the edge, what is it?
Oh, dude. Because look, that's in everyone
You're going to
knows
talk about the sun again, aren't you? I can feel it coming.
No,
remember,
I'm not.
I haven't mentioned the sun, have I?
You didn't let me talk, so you wouldn't
Okay,
know.
go ahead. No, go ahead.
It's an azimuthal projection, is it not?
Yes.
Azimuth, right?
Yes.
So, as it is now, when you look at that projection, yeah, it's projecting the north, but it also is well entailed to do as the north to the south. It would have to be because it's an equal map because it has the grid on it.
I'm not talking about a different projection. I'm talking about.
I'm telling you.
Listen, I'm not talking about a different projection. I know that you can present an AE map with its center anywhere. I'm not asking you about one of those other maps where that happens. I'm asking you about this specific map, the Gleason's map. In that map, where is Antarctica?
I've already answered that, Jim.
It's on the edge. Yes, but you've also said that on that map, at some time of the year, Antarctica is no longer at the edge. It's in another place. I don't understand how that's true, how you think a continent moves on the map. But can you explain to me how that occurs?
Nobody said it moved.
Well, how does it move? How does a continent move?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man. What the fuck?
Okay, so you're saying the continent doesn't move. So we can agree that
the continent doesn't move.
At all times of the year, Antarctica is the edge of that map.
The fucking map, Jim, for fuck's sake.
The AE map, the Gleason's map, the one I just mentioned 2 minutes ago. Yeah. The only map that we've been discussing for the last half hour. That's one single
it doesn't
map.
explain reality, Jim. Like, what the
I'm
fuck?
not asking you if it explains reality. All I'm asking you to do is just agree with me that Antarctica is around the fucking edge for the entire fucking year. It doesn't ever go anywhere else. It's always at the edge of that map.
Jim.
It is. Yes, Jim, it is.
Right. Yes. Thank fuck for that. Why did that take 15 fucking minutes? Please tell me.
Jim. I've already agreed with you.
No, you didn't. Yeah, you completely denied it every time. You directly said, I said, is Antarctica at the edge? Your answer to that question was no. So don't tell me you've already said it.
At the edge, Jim, you're fucking tripping, bro. I said it was at the edge.
Yeah, because it's absolutely fucking ridiculous that we're having to have this. I mean, I'm just trying to walk through 2 or 3 steps here, and I can't even get past step fucking 1 because of you being a fucking cunt. You are being a cunt.
Oh my gosh, Jim.
Jim, I think you might have to go and
Yes,
take a
you
swig
are.
of wine.
Why has it taken 15 minutes for you to agree to the thing I asked you 15 minutes ago? Why have we have to go through all this? No, it moves. It's at different times of the year and all these other fucking things. Why did that happen?
You get so caught up, Jim. You start making this shit. I didn't say any of that. What the fuck, dude?
Yes, you
I've
did.
agreed with you the whole fucking time.
You said repeatedly that it isn't in the same place all year.
What? Never said that. You
yes,
said that.
you did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
Okay,
you did.
I
Quit
said that.
fucking lying, y'all angle.
Yeah, he's just
Dude,
trying
you
to
know I
trigger
didn't fucking
Jeb. He's
say
just
it.
trying to trigger
Honestly,
him, dude.
though.
He's just.
You may as well
Sure
try
I
to
am.
teach calculus to a chicken.
There's no point. I shouldn't have bothered.
All right. Well, that
was
was
fun.
thoroughly entertaining.
So much fun, Jim.
It might have been better to say trying to teach calculus to Jello.
Yeah, picture of a chicken.
Yeah, good point. Good point.
Picture of a chicken with the
So,
word no
but,
written on it.
I guess I shouldn't, let's do what they call it, the lost theory. What's that thing? Anyway, so if they are standing in Antarctica, they are going to be on the edge of that map, aren't they?
Wait for it.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
We've agreed
the projection
Antarctica is the
map,
edge of
Jim.
the map. If they are in Antarctica, they're on the edge of the map, aren't they? There's no other logical possibility. You have to say
The
yes.
map is not reality.
I'm not asking you about the map being reality. I'm
You
asking
are.
you. No, I'm not.
You are.
No, I'm not. Listen to my words. If they are in Antarctica, they are on the edge of that map. Not on the edge of reality, on the edge of that map, aren't they?
You're construing the two then, because you're asking me Antarctica and. What do you mean, man?
Okay, so
In the
do you
map.
have an idea of what reality is if we now know it's not the AE map that you've been telling us it is?
Oh. Okay, Jim. So where are they at on the globe?
Do you have a map of reality? If the AE map doesn't represent reality, what does?
Globe.
What?
Globe.
The globe. Oh, all right then. Okay.
Oh my God, he's a globe earther now. I think we succeeded.
I guess that's a win.
Sure.
Just clarification. It's the Tropic of Cancer, right?
No, we have Cancer.
We've all been saying Capricorn.
It's always easy for me to remember it because the Northern Hemisphere, aka us, we all have Cancer.
No, this call gave me it. Well, I'd like to know where your idea of Antarctica is, if it isn't the Gleason map or whatever. Where is it? I'd like to know.
Well, you know what's nice is on the Gleason map in that lower right-hand corner.
Larry. Your angle.
I didn't hear you guys.
All
Sorry.
right, go ahead. No, go ahead if you've got an answer. Have you got an answer?
No. I don't know what's going on. I didn't hear anything either. I had the dump truck, the garbage truck go by. It was loud.
I'd like to. I just asked where you think Antarctica is. If you're not following the Gleason model, where do you think it is?
Okay, guys. If the Gleason map represents the globe model, correct?
No.
Well, to flat earthers,
Doesn't.
no,
Does
not
it?
correct. Most flat earthers.
There's a grid on it.
Most flat earthers are presenting that as a representation of a flat earth, not as a projection of a globe.
That's what it is.
We know that. But
when you include the
why are you?
Because it's usually misused to represent a flat earth, and you usually misuse it in that way.
I don't never do that.
Oh, okay. All right then.
Yeah, that's what I've done.
Yeah,
No,
he's
I
not even
haven't.
here. He's not even speaking.
Who's he?
You.
When did he ever say that? He says.
What?
That's why I was trying to go through and get him to agree to each bit of it, so we didn't have to go through this whole, I never said it.
Wouldn't
But
matter.
we didn't even get to fucking stage 1, did we?
If you got him to say yes 10 times in a row, he would deny he ever said it. It doesn't make any difference. He's a babbling idiot.
Yeah, they hate when you do that, though, Jen.
You need to know the definition of babble in order to use it.
And here's some more babble to indicate my point.
That's their defense mechanism, dude. They hate that shit.
You guys got yours, I got mine.
So
you have nothing. You cannot show us how a 24-hour sun would ever occur.
I've always said it's going to be there, so why argue it? Because it's just silly. I've always said that from the very beginning, man. Come on now.
It's not always there, though. It's not always there. It's not always 24-hour sun.
Yeah, but you're saying it's there and the Earth can be flat. That's the problem, aren't you?
Oh, I am? Okay.
I thought you were, Are you
never
not?
I don't believe the Earth. I don't believe the Earth is a fucking flat with the ice wall around it. I just don't. Sorry, no, I just don't believe that.
Okay, so can we just confirm then that the Earth is not flat? Just so we're sure. I just want to make sure.
I couldn't tell you that because I haven't been far enough, dude. I couldn't tell you. Yes, I don't know.
Okay.
So you don't know the shape of the Earth.
You know what? I hate these no shapers. You guys are cowards, dude. No backbones.
So if it's not flat and it's not a globe, then what? What's going on here? Is there any
exactly.
Earth going on?
That's what I would like to know. Exactly. That's exactly what I want to know, man. You just said it.
Pyramid.
I want to shake you like a baby.
That's why I keep telling you guys he's not a flat earther.
Two rotations for your model. Because it's claimed that we're supposed to revolve around
was
the
the guy
sun.
who said he couldn't tell a basketball was round unless he picked it up and looked at both sides.
It's hilarious, dude. Both sides. Both
You
sides
need
of
two
a basketball. That's
rotations.
hilarious.
How are you only going to get one?
We can't fully.
We have to, though.
Here, look, the only way you can fully see a
Circling sun
sphere
won't demonstrate that.
is through shading. Okay, that's it. That's the only way you can tell what a sphere is through shading.
What? Oh, really? Then how come when we look at an eclipse and we see the shape of a sphere on the moon, you guys say it's not a fucking little bit of globe?
Why do you say you guys?
I'm talking about y'all gaggle of flirps.
Yeah, that's actually a good question.
He's not a flat earther.
Yeah. So a quarter of a moon's the 16th of a moon, huh?
My mom's a virgin.
Yeah.
So how do you take a sphere and shine a quarter of a? How do you shine a half of a quarter of a sphere on light on there?
Could you tell if something's a sphere by?
Is that possible?
Could you tell?
Actually, I'll do an experiment right now, Jim. Hold on.
Could you tell if something's a? Could you tell if something's a sphere by measuring it?
Geez, I don't know. I don't because. I mean, how it depends on, I guess, how you would measure it, but it just seems impractical to try to measure a sphere. But to see its shape and dimension, it would be a different aspect of than seeing a disc or something.
I just think that measuring it would seem to me to be more reliable than what you said was the only way, which was shading.
Well, if something as big as the damn moon, yeah, and we can't touch it and get to the other side, then yeah, it doesn't display any type of spherical shape.
Well, it does.
Shape.
It does.
Which you just said that we can use.
Has he ever looked at it through a telescope?
We can easily see it's a sphere.
How do moon phases work then? Why is it sometimes the full moon, why half a moon, crescent moon, new moon, shit like that? Why does that work?
Half a moon would be a quarter of a moon, right? So a half a moon would be a quarter of a moon, and a full moon is a half of a moon.
Yeah, libration. Lunar libration.
Remember, guys, it's a sphere.
Your angle, you're over talking everybody, for fuck's sakes.
Lunar libration and the shadows in the craters tell you that it's a sphere.
Yeah.